As I make this video, it is Friday, September 1st, 2017. It is the Friday on a holiday weekend. It is Labor Day weekend. We are going into a holiday weekend. This message will apply no matter what year, no matter what holiday weekend you view at. There is an unlabeled pressure to do something special on a holiday weekend. Meaning you have an extra day off of work. Most people have off on Monday during a holiday weekend. And there's pressure. All right, where are we going to go different and special? What I want to expose and what I want to spread light on is know that on a holiday weekend, more people are going to be on the road. More people are going to be traveling. So the last thing you want to do is make plans or put yourself in a position where you have undue or unneeded stress on you, unneeded stress on your spouse, unneeded stress on your children. And then all that pressure adds up and leads to an unhealthy environment and a bad family vacation. Or like I've experienced, if you're single and you feel pressure that it's holiday weekend, I got to go like to a party town and I got to do something partying, you're going to end up hanging out with the wrong people at the wrong event, and it's going to lead to the wrong things. Doesn't matter if you're single, like I just said, or doesn't matter if you're married. Do not feel pressured to do something special on the holiday weekend. I do think it is wisdom to get out there to experience new things and to travel and to see things. It's engaging to the mind, it's healthy for the spirit, and it sparks creativity. But what I'm here to expose is be mindful of your travel times. Do not travel during a normal time where there's going to be a lot of people on the road. That's going to add to pressure. Do not go places. Do not hang out with people that you normally wouldn't, but you want somebody to hang out with because you feel pressure to do something on a holiday weekend. Because you're going to end up in a shitty situation. With the wrong people, you're going to get hurt. Holiday weekends lead to bad experiences because people feel this unknown pressure to do something magical. I used to love, there was a sitcom when I was coming up called Married with Children. It was about a married guy. His name was Al Bundy. It's a funny show. I enjoyed it. And Al, was the husband of a family, his wife and a couple kids he had. It was a holiday weekend. He felt pressure to get in his car and go take a road trip with his family because it's the holiday weekend. So he gave in to that pressure. He put all his family in beat up cars. They get a beat up Dodge. And they all get in this Dodge. And they go and the traffic is crazy. His car, I think, breaks down. And they have a horrible weekend. The message, do not pack your family in a car, head on the road when there's a million other people thinking the same thing. All that pressure is on you, on your spouse, on your children. Everybody's cranky, everybody's pissed, and there's a fight. Don't buy a new outfit, call up people that you normally don't hang out with, go to a party, go to a club that you normally wouldn't go to just to do something on a holiday weekend. It's going to end in a disaster. You're going to be hurt physically, emotionally, mentally, financially, every way. Holiday weekends tend to suck people in to unwise choices because there's a society pressure to do something magical. And there's nothing magical about it. It's just a day you remember something. Now, I'm not belittling, the holiday that we're remembering. I'm not saying that. Well, you know what I'm saying. Come on, are we children over here? Listen, do something special. Because I believe in life, you should seize the moment. You should do magical things. Spend time with loved ones, family. But what I'm saying is, don't put yourself in a position where you're going to put more stress on yourself than you don't need to. And if you're single, don't hang out with people that you normally wouldn't, but you feel pressure because you don't want to be alone. It's a disaster. You don't want that in your life. You don't need that in your life. Do something. I am saying do something, but just find something creative to do that either is local or two is that you travel on an off hour and that you either hang in with normal people that you normally hang out with positive people or you do it by yourself. A lot of times I get in my car, I go by myself. I don't like a lot of people. And, I'm mindful of the weather and I'm mindful of the time I travel because I don't want my life to be harder than it needs to be. And that's my advice to anyone out there. I had a conversation. This kind of what sparked it too. I had a conversation. Great friend of mine. I love this guy. And we were just talking about, we just had back and forth. It was a great conversation. And it spurred to my mind. It made me think of all the bad family vacations I had. It made me think of that episode of Married with Children. And it made me think of when I was single and I was young, when I felt pressure to like do something magical on a holiday weekend and hang out with my friends. And sometimes it was good, but a lot of times disaster. And not because anybody was evil, just because, you're forcing it. You're forcing it. Don't force it. Enjoy the holiday weekend. Do something special, but don't force it. Don't make life harder than it needs to be. Holiday weekend, it could be a disaster if you give in to the pressure. You know what I mean. Come on. I love you. Stay inspired. Have a great holiday weekend. Keep smiling. I'm joking a little bit. Have a good holiday weekend, guys. Be safe. I love you. Stay inspired.